Man, we had shorts on goddamn last couple of days. Now today, got the sweatshirt thing on today, man. Boy, you gotta love that Texas weather, man. You never know what the temperature's gonna be. I'm cool with the sweater though. I love wearing the sweaters and the bargains and things, man. Say it's Texas red, man. What's happening? Say I wanna let y'all know, man. I reached that 50 subscribers, man. It took me a couple of weeks to get 50 subscribers. I got it. I appreciate y'all, man, for messing with me, man. And now my second goal is to get 100 subscribers. I reached the 50 subscribers yesterday. I think it took me about 2 weeks, but I reached it. So we there, man. Texas Red in the building, Texas Red in the house. And yeah, I want to let y'all know, man, how I got the name Texas Red. You know, I did 20 years in the feds, right? And out of that 20 years, I think I did maybe like 9 years out of bounds. And when I say out of bounds, that means that I did almost 9 years outside of Texas, out of Texas. I think I spent like a year and a half in the Midwest. I spent maybe like 6 years or so on the West Coast. I was out on the East Coast for a little bit. And I even went to Mexico, man. I went to La Tuna, man. And what's so crazy about it, it's on the borderline of Texas and Mexico. And you know, they say when you inside the unit, they say you in Texas. But they say when you go to the rec yard, you in Mexico. Ain't that crazy, man? So yeah, man, during my time, man, I even went to Mexico, man. But like I say, man, when I was in them other joints, man, you know, out of Texas, you know, boys, you know, when you out of your state, they don't really call you by name. You know, they gonna call you Tex, or they might call you Detroit, they might call you Cali, New York, you know what, Chicago, wherever you from, they ain't gonna call you your name. They gonna call you by your state. So when I move around in all these different joints, man, you know, they'll call me Tex or they'll call me Texas, you know, and sometimes they'll be saying Tex, and boy will be like, man, who you talking about? Who you talking about? Man, I'm talking about Red, man. Texas Red. That Red boy from Texas. That's how they identify me, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got the name Texas Red. You know, boys just started calling me Texas Red, you know. So that's where it come from. You know, I'm a red, light-skinned dude, and I'm from Texas. So the Texas Red, you know, it just stuck with me, man. So I just brought it to the internet, man. Brought it to the streets, man. That's me, man. Texas Red. And I'ma always be repping Texas. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in me. I've been doing it for so many years, man. I just rep Texas. You know, I'm going to keep my Texas gear on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to represent that Texas to the fullest. Real nigga. Paperwork right. Everything. I went around them joints, man. Shit, I was one of the representatives for them. You know what I'm saying? When they thought about Texas, they thought about me. You know? Because they know I'm going to rep that thing right. And the homies that I'm messing with, I'm rolling with, we're going to rep that thing right, man. We're going to be stiff. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be 100. We're going to be respected. We're going to be getting money, you know. And we're going to make sure the car's straight. You know, and if the car ain't straight, then our part of the car going to be straight. You know, one thing, them boys out of town, they're going to be able to say, yeah, that Texas boy right there, boy, that boy there, he right. You know what I'm saying? He 100. He cool. You know, and I wasn't, you know, I'm a gangster, but I wasn't on no gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in that penitentiary. I was on some player shit. You know, I'm just trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it player, you know. Trying to pull me something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't messing with no boys. You know, yeah, I was in there for 20 years, but nigga, I ain't messing with no boys. There's plenty of female COs in the penitentiary, and I'm trying to pull something. That was my MO, man. You can check my files. On my files, all my files say that I was trying to get at them female COs. And every time I would get transferred and go to another joint, the SIS, they'll pull me to the side. They be like, hey, leave our women alone. Leave our COs alone. Because they already know Texas Red trying to get at a female, man. I ain't trying to get at no boy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on that type of time. I know y'all got boys stereotype. If you've been down in the penitentiary 10 years, 15, 20, 30 live, you messing with a boy. No, that ain't the case. I know plenty of boys in there that done plenty of time that don't do nothing with no boy. You know what I'm saying? They respect them. You know what I'm saying? And when you know you ain't on that type of time, you know what I'm saying, you can respect them boys. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. I do what I do. Just don't bring it to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do. Just like we had one in the car one time. Had a boy in the car one time. And, you know, I hollered at him or whatever. And he let me know what he was on. I say, man, I ain't tripping on what you're on, man. You got to do your own time. You do your own time. Just don't bring it around me, man. Keep that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do. You know, you your own man. Do what you do. Just don't bring it to me and bring it around me, man. And that's how boys do their time, man. But like I said, man, you know, I just want to introduce myself. You know, I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I'm trying to get on it. And I'm letting you know I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with the good stories. You know, I'm coming with what the people want. You know, the penitentiary thing, the right way. You know, and I'm glad to be here, man. Texas Red in the building, man. Y'all look for me, man. Y'all mess with me, man. Go subscribe to Fed Talk 101 on YouTube, man. Fed Talk 101. That's me, man. That's where I'm at. Texas Red in the building. Holla at me.